What's going on, NWB? It's Nick Wright, and I'm here on my other channel with some more supplementation reviews. Now, if you don't like supplements, you don't want to hear about it, please just ignore this video because this is not my regular channel. I respected everybody's opinion. Some people don't like supplements. Some people don't want to hear about supplements. Some people are very interested in them. A lot of people ask questions about them. So to respect everybody's tastes and preferences, I am leaving this on my separate channel meant for random things. So simply just ignore this channel if you don't like supplements because it won't come out of my big one. Anyway, want to first start off by letting everybody know it's very important. Supplements are useless in the overall grand scheme. Your diet is key. Your training is key. Making sure you get enough rest, meaning both rest between workouts for a certain muscle group or just overall sleep, are the main things you need for growth. Whether you're cutting, bulking, whatever your goal is. Supplements are not needed. I bodybuild for 4 or 5 years without using a consistent supplement anyway. I tried different things here and there. However, once you get that all set and you want to add to it, it's like putting nicer tires on a car. It may help your gas mileage by a little bit. It'll certainly help the smoothness of your ride. It'll help just the overall efficiency. But it's not going to make or break you, and it should never be the main focus. You wouldn't go right to new tires in the car when you're trying to modify your car or upgrade it, right? You'd work on the engine. So your nutrition, your training is the engine. Supplementation are just nicer tires on the car, better gas mileage, smoother ride. Anyway, the big thing is pre-workouts. Now, we talked in that last video about the Super HD, and that's a little bit of a different story. This is kind of like the gifted phenom golden child of all supplements in the world ever. Make sure you see that video. However, I told you that I cycled between that and a couple other things. One of them being C4. Now, this is my favorite pre-workout. A lot of people love C4. It's probably, if you were to take a vote on the top 5 big pre-workouts, I bet you C4 would definitely come out on top as far as favorites. However, there are plenty of people who complain that they don't like it simply because it's not the strongest one on the market, and that's true. Something like Jack 3D has 1,3-dimethylene in it. Now, the problem with that is 1,3-dimethylene basically equals an amphetamine. Now, it's obviously a little bit different. It's legal, and it's not necessarily addictive, but it will come up on a drug test like an amphetamine, and it's banned up in Canada. It's not allowed in certain organizations. Not so much for bodybuilding, but just for regular everyday things. I honestly can't remember which ones. Like, I don't know if it's the military but there are certain just certain things that don't allow that. Problem with that also is a lot of people complain that the 1,3-dimethylene in the Jack 3D, well, like any sort of speed, obviously it's a little different, but like any speed, you adapt to it and you need more to continue feeling the results from it. So a lot of people complain that they don't feel it after a couple of weeks of using it. A product like 1MR is actually an amazing product. I actually give 1MR one more rep, thumbs up across the board. The thing in particular, though, I like about the C4, the reason why this is my choice, is because, one, this is honestly the only popular pre-workout I know of that lists all their ingredient, that actually gives you a full detailed list of their entire profile. If you look on the back of it, many pre-workouts, they'll list how many calories in it, they'll list the amount of carbohydrates, which is usually like a gram of carbs or something like that. They'll list niacin, usually between 25 to 30 grams of niacin from pre-workout to pre-workout. And obviously their folate and their vitamin B12 are the common ones, and they list all those. But then when it comes to the heavy hitters of a pre-workout, the beta-alanine, the arginine, the creatine, many times nitrate, they tend to give you a proprietary blend. If you even see those listed at all, they'll just give you a little symbol or like a dot. They won't actually give you how much of it is in there. And a lot of times it's actually underdosed. A lot of companies will throw in the cheapest version and the least amount of that version that they can, and they'll just call it a proprietary blend. It's basically their way of saying, we don't want to let you know that there's nothing in here. They'll spend more money. They'll put more money into their actual advertising. The C4. Now you may have your preferences. You may want more of something. You may want less of something. But the point is, the C4 lets you know exactly what you're getting here. And it lists that it's giving you 1,500 milligrams of beta-alanine. You're getting 1,000 milligrams of creatine nitrate. You're getting 1,000 milligrams of the arginine. It lists everything. The list goes on and on. So it gives you a full list of the entire profile. You know exactly what you're getting in here, and it's pretty jam-packed dosage-wise. The other thing I like about the C4 is the amazing pump that it actually adds with it. The NO3 aspect, nitric oxide, that's a vasodilator. That's literally going to expand the blood vessels, bring the veins out. It's going to bring more blood into your muscles. That blood flow is what's causing the veins to pop. That blood flow is also bringing more oxygen into your muscles as well. The more oxygen your muscles get, obviously the more stamina, the more reps, the longer they can go in the gym. That's the thing I like about it. Stimulants are great to a point. They give you that awake, energized, focused feeling. But if you're physically tired, it's not going to help you. The actual pump aspect just makes your whole body feel clear. It brings your body up to the level of your mind. So you're mentally awake and driven, and your body feels the same as well. So you actually feel stronger in the gym. That's why I like the C4. Also, it's not a bad price. The price will switch around depending on where you get it from. Obviously, Cellucor.com, being their website, is usually going to have the best prices. The websites tend to have the best prices versus stores. This is giving you 60 servings, so that's 2 months worth. I only use 1 scoop a day. And guys, one thing Cellucor got down is their taste. Their taste is amazing. The new blue raspberry is insane. I know most of you will agree with me on that one. My favorite, it's still the fruit punch to this day. I don't know why, something about that fruit punch, but the blue raspberry, that's something else. So anyways, guys, that's what it is. Cellucor C4, my personal favorite. It's got an efficient profile, and it actually gives you the exact dosages of everything it has in it, all the precursors to the creatine, your pre-workout, and it gives you an incredible pump aspect that a lot of pre-workouts leave out. A lot of pre-workouts will give you a crazy stimulant, good mental energy, but you won't feel that strength-wise in the gym. You'll just be awake so you can write a paper. But anyway, guys, C4, if you guys want to try this out, obviously you will. It's all over the place. It's in many stores. It's going to be expanding into many stores, I've heard. It's already in the big ones. However, go to Cellucor.com, where the best prices are. Use NWB as your team discount code. It's going to give you 20% off. NWB, you punch that in, get you 20% off this, get you 20% off the HD, get you 20% off anything and everything on Cellucor's website, and you can use it as many times as you want, over and over again, for as many products as you want. So you can get as many of these as you want. It'll take 20% off all of them, 20% off your grand total. So that's how you save, guys. C4 is my pick. Figure I'd give you guys a little review. And train hard, eat big. Cellucor.com, NWB, get you discounts all day long. Love you guys.